Hedge Tube Dwellers. This is the Mad Bag with more Diablo 3! Yeah! Okay, so I'm on a Barbarian now. Again, a fairly low-level character. However, I want to get some variety in there, and the Barbarian is an especially enticing bit of variety. So to do a quick hover over my weapons, I do have a couple yellows, which is cool for how early it is. And I have used my Smith to ensure that as of level 10, I've got the best couple items possible. It's nice that my Smith is actually level 3, which is the level my Demon Hunter has him on, which is just great that your Smith hood carries over. So I've just now completed repiecing together the crown of the corrupt King Leo, and I'm getting ready to begin the end to his black reign.
Leoric's crown has been reforged.
At last. With it, you can unlock the sealed door in the room where you rescued me and enter the royal crypts. When you find the Skeleton King, place the crown atop his head and destroy him.
I will crush him and find the fallen star.
New quest, Reign of the Black King. Use the new Tristram waypoint to go to the Cathedral Garden. Easy enough. To the Cathedral. Looks like this chest has respawned from the last time I grabbed it. Note that as of right now I am using 2 one-handed weapons. And before I get in there and start getting into combat, let's take a look at the skills I have loaded. So my primary is Cleave. I have a choice of Cleave and Bash. Bash is huge single target and has a rune that allows you to get really good knockback. Cleave is a multi-target. It hits up to 3 enemies, I think. I think it might even hit more than that if they're clustered in heavily enough around you. And I have a rune for it that makes the enemies explode when they die, and it causes extra AoE damage. So it's basically the epitome of difference between single target and multi-target. I have the multi-target. My secondary, which as of right now is the only skill I have loaded that costs Fury, all the rest of these generate Fury, which is my class resource, is Hammer of the Ancients. Rend is a decent choice, however I don't yet have the rune for Rend, and I do have the rune for Hammer of the Ancients. Hammer of the Ancients is a cone AoE that comes out in front of you that with the rune does a little bit more AoE in a cone moving further back from that even. I then have Leap, an incredibly fun skill. It deals some weapon damage and also snares, so slows movement speed of where you land, and then Ground Stomp, which is an AoE stun. Again, Leap and Ground Stomp, as well as Cleave, all generate Fury for me. And I can use Hammer of the Ancients to spend that Fury. So you'll see this globe fill as I begin to generate Fury. Oh, check that door out. Is that not a cool way for a door to open? I'll tell you it is. So you'll notice as I generate Fury, and you can get it off of destructible debris. So notice I should be able to come in here. Oh, there's my first hero. I'll leap to him. Let's get my stun on and get some Hammer of the Ancients out. Oh yeah. The Barbarian can definitely put out some good damage fast. Now you'll note that this Barbarian is level 10. I have, with one of my buddies, already played past the Skeleton King with him. But in this game, in Diablo 3, you can choose to start back out on a quest. On any quest that you've completed in the past, and it'll put you right back at the beginning of it. And I've chosen to do that with the Skeleton King's quest so that I can show it to you. That's going to be really nice for allowing me to record bits of content, because I'll be able to just jump straight to what I want to show off, which is just, that's fantastic. But this guy is a little higher level in this area, so you'll notice I kind of smash through things. Honestly, it'll make the Skeleton King look a little less intimidating, but I think it'll still be a cool fight that I'll be able to illustrate really, really neatly. And I've decided that I want to show a lot of brand new content in this video. I'm going to make this kind of a longer one, and I want to see if I can stretch out into a decent bit of material past the Skeleton King. Not necessarily do the next quest, but just kind of roam around and kill some things, you know, what Diablo 3 is good for. So what I'm going to do in not so much this first level, because I've already spent a lot of it talking, but in the next couple levels is cut out a lot of this mid process where I'm running through some of the grounds, and I'm going to get straight to the doorway, and then I'm just going to show you the map once I'm at the doorway. I'll probably kick the recording on the second I begin to engage any heinous creatures, any named creatures, or maybe even little packs of champions, because sometimes those battles can be kind of neat. But other than that, I think I'm going to start clipping right now. So I will see you at the door. Oh, what? Oh, the nastiness and unburied coming together right before my eyes. Gross creeps. Oh boy, that was a quick find. Honestly, that makes me want to clear out some more of this, because I did not clear out much of the first level. Note that me finding this door doesn't mean anything for you. When you come in this door, it's going to randomize components of this dungeon. It will make different platforms, different shapes, and end up in a different configuration that will put this door sometimes over here, sometimes up here, sometimes just any old place. So that's about how far I went, though. Let's go on down to level 3. And I think I'm getting close fast, because I think Mr. Leoric is on the 3rd level. If I remember correctly. There is a neat little bit of storyline coming up, though. Cultists. Looks like there's an innocent man right in the middle of them. The first thing he said is, "Your magic is fading," as I was disrupting the ritual. And now the Templar is free.
You will know soon enough. Help me find my gear. I will reward you well.
Okay.
Tell me, what brought you to this infernal place?
A no-name warrior.
I come to vanquish the Skeleton King.
As do I.
And ah, I love that.
The cultists traveling past this glowing pit. What made it?
I am here to find out.
The Fallen Star. That's how that opening cinematic began. Yes, this is still that same chapel.
There are my weapons.
Cathedral, I should say. He's free. Do not let him rearm. They didn't even have time to say it. They were wiped out all too quickly.
I am Cormac.
I now have a waypoint back to town if I want it. I'm going to deny it, as I'm not that full on stuff. Oh, a little early.
No reason we should hunt alone.
I know a Templar can be trusted. Together we fight.
When playing this game, you can use the shift key to root your character when you attack, and sometimes it's better to use the shift key and actually move past creatures and then wait till you're in position where you want to be, and then use the shift key and attack maybe in a general direction instead of a specific creep, because you can often control more closely exactly where your attack lands when you do it that way. It's something that I'm not thoroughly fluent with yet. It's something that I'll have to get fluent with to be good on my Demon Hunter. And Hammer the Ancients.
More fury.
Oh, looks like I can only cast it once. That's alright, it just about did the trick. A single cast of Hammer of the Ancients.
Black magic bars our way, but the will of a Templar is stronger.
All you gotta do is poke the first barricade and all the other barricades fall. Oh, the hammers. Oh, the hammers are coming. Yeah. John Dar went down fast. Normally you're more like level 6 or 7 coming through here. I'm level 10. Even already have that passive that I forgot to show you. Oh, we missed a cinematic death.
For your aid. I will go with you on your hunt for the Skeleton King, but there is one condition.
Yeah, what's that?
If we find the sacred tomes in my
Cormac.
order, they are mine.
They are mine. Sure,
Then
you have your
onwards
tomes.
we go to fight the Skeleton King.
No problemo. Tomes are all yours. And I believe... Do I get him? Come on. Oh, come on. Where's my follower? Where's my follower? I guess I'm gonna have to go back to town. Since I already came through this, I technically already unlocked the follower. Alright, well, there was a very quick run-through of the 4th. No? 3rd? Yeah, the 3rd floor. We're going to the 4th. Let me not get confuzzled. Now we're at the 4th. I believe this one's kind of a sprawling one, so let's come down here and see what's waiting for me in the landing. And then I might clip this and wade through some demon hordes. Oh yeah. Those first 2 back-to-back give me just enough to get off a Hammer of the Ancients in the beginning. That's such a huge, awesome combo to just open up with. Oh, what is this? Ah, little demon spawn coming out of the corpse of the big dude. That's some grody-ness. we're gonna put that to an end. You guys gotta calm that down. You gotta stop that. Alright, I've got some battling to do. Whoa, some special carrion bats, and I happen to be on cooldown for my special combo. However, just having used my combo and getting on cooldown from it, I had plenty of power to unleash. Oh yeah, everything I'm finding down here is not even close in power to the stuff I'm already wearing. I am decked out way beyond this petty area. Way beyond the Skeleton King himself, I'm sure too. I may go easy on him just to ensure that he gets his full attack rotation off at least. Just because he's got some cool attacks, and especially on the harder difficulties of this game, I think the Skeleton King's going to be a really cool fight. By no means the coolest. I was watching some Diablo 3 streams earlier today of some guys that are already level 60, which is the cap. And, wow, let's just say, wow. They were playing Act 1 of Inferno, and they were wiping a lot, because it's ridiculously hard. Alright, after some nice smashery there, we're going to go back to running quiet. Whoa, there's this huge pack of imps over here, and I'm going to mess them all up good. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That was a satisfying crunch. I just found a scroll of Lochdannen.
When we returned from our horrific defeat in Westmarch, my beloved king lost all pretense of sanity. He seethed with rage, spitting curses upon us as traitors. With great sorrow, I ran him through.
With great sorrow, I ran him through. So Lochdannen killed the king. Apparently the Mad King, from what he describes. Paranoid at the least. Oh, come on, the barrier wasn't technically down. That's baloney. Baloney. I think I'm not necessarily close to the stairs yet. Still. Oh, I didn't get any of them. I hate those little guys. So I think, chop chop. And we have a loop. So now that we've looped back around, I think I need to go up to that corner from the looks of it. Oh yeah, I think this is the right way. I'm seeing some of the fallen star again. Smash! I feel like Hulk in the Avengers. Puny God. If you know what scene I'm talking about, the scene where he says puny God, the entire theater busted out in laughter when that scene happened. That was quite comical indeed. Raw power. Now, don't be misled. The classes are pretty well balanced as far as which one feels powerful, at least at this early stage that I've been to. And it gets hard to determine what? What? Where? Whoa, hold up. Come back here. That Tomb Guardian will cast spells. If you let him, he'll sit here and summon more skeletons. What did I pass up? Ah, there, going off that way. Oh, that's atrocious. There too, I might check there while I'm here. Oh man, that sucks. I gotta do some running now. Okay, I'm getting the objective marker now. I'm close. Did I pick up? Yeah, some boots that I didn't want to. Anyway, as I was saying before I cut myself off, at this early stage, the classes feel pretty well balanced, so don't see me one-shotting everything and think, oh my god, the barbarian's so overpowered. That's the class I gotta play. Because honestly, they can each dump out plenty of damage, and the main reason I look really powerful is because I'm outgeared for this area. A waypoint that I've already obtained. We'll smash some stuff as we run through, nonchalantly pass up the loop that we reveal. We'll laugh and giggle to ourselves at the little bit of lag. Those destructible objects revealed. Leoric's sword. What's this doing here?
Keep your distance from him. This burden is mine to bear.
Oh, it must be Lochdannen. That must be King Leoric.
Your madness, Leoric.
Traitors! Even in death, the armies of Condorus will still obey their king, even if you will not.
Huh. I wonder if there were really traitors. Huh. and they fade. How strange to come here and see the ghosts enacting the death of their king. Ah.
You dare to bring the warmth of life into my tomb?
Yes, I dare. You dare to activate the pillars that will give the warmth of life to your tomb? Hulk smash! Down go chunks of skeletons. And I think I'm almost through them. Oh, it's just a whirlwind of chaos. No, actually, it's not yet a whirlwind of chaos, but whirlwind is an ability that the barbarian gets eventually. And I can jump the chasm. Nice, nice. I'm really glad that I can jump that. Every now and then you'll find areas where there's terrain that's not technically pathable over there, and I can't jump this corner because this terrain's not pathable. You'll see weird stuff like that. You know what? This looks oddly familiar. Yes. Checkpoint reached. Here's the door. If I were in a group, this is where it would ask me if I want to start the event. And in we go for the event.
You will never defeat me!
I beg to differ, Mr. King Leo. I think you're going to be easily defeated. You and your lackeys. I did not hit a single skeleton with that leap. Down they go. The door lock is broken. And in I run to the throne room. Actually, this is his tomb. So this isn't where he would sit to lead his people. Whoa. The armor gets snatched back to the body. Oh, what do you got? What do you got, King Leo? What's up? What's up? Oh. So there's attack number one. His little ethereal whirlwind, or however you want to consider it. Oh, that was a bad jump.
Still recharging.
Oh, the stun works. I'm gonna hammer it out. Oh, here we go. He's doing some summoning. Whoa. He's doing some blink striking, too. There's another blink strike. I don't think so, Mr. Leo. But I will come back to it really, really quickly. Let's see. Oh, I said low. Leo. I can't believe I'm about to die. Yeah, there's no way you should be doing stuff like this. I'm only getting away with that because I'm level 10. And I think it's still going to be quite fine. I've got plenty of potions that I haven't even really delved into yet. Oh, he does 2 summons. He actually does a summon and blinks away. Oh, this is going to be sweet. All of your creatures, Mr. Leo. And down he goes with them. Let's see if we can come in on the tail end of that attack. I sure can. More of his little creepers. Let's see if I can get them all together again. That was too sweet. I would like to have Leo leading them out here. That would be awesome. Oh, that would be awesome. And I stunned you, and all of your buddies are going down. This time, it's you with them. Nope, I can't be too adamant about it yet. He still has a bit of life. I snared him right before he went through his little blink strike. Oh, he's summoning again. He has still got just too much hit points for me to finish him off there. And here it goes. Hammer time. Level 11. Quest completed. Ooh, I got a Rend rune. That may make me want to switch Hammer of the Ancients. And I unlocked a new skill, Frenzy. Yeah, that may make me want to switch Hammer of the Ancients off. So Hammer of the Ancients is a cone AoE in front of you, does 200% of weapon damage, and it actually has an increased chance to critical strike. Rend is a circular AoE that occurs around you like a nova, and it actually does a little bit more damage, but does it over 3 seconds. What does Ravage allow? Increases the range. Oh my god, that's going to make it a huge circle. And then Frenzy, swing for 110% weapon damage. Frenzy attack speed increases by 15% with each swing, and it stacks up to 5 times. 75% attack speed. Let's try it. I think I'm going to like Cleave more. Oh yeah, I've got this passive that gives me increased critical chance and damage when I do critical. I think I'm going to like... There you can kind of see it. You can kind of see my attack speeding up. Yeah. Woo, 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 woo. I think I'm going to like Cleave more, but we're going to try this out. And that officially ends the content beta. The content of the beta. I am now moving into... Oh man. Warning. Huge spoilers. Huge spoilers. Cataclysmic spoilers incoming. No pun intended on WoW there. The Stranger.
It was you that fell from the sky? You are the source of all this destruction, and yet I sense no evil about you.
I remember falling.
No memory.
Why are you here?
I am not your enemy. I think. Yes, I believe I have come with a warning.
A warning.
The darkness is coming. I must... I don't remember.
I will take you to see Deckard Cain. He knows much.
He knows much, I say. Looks like he's hurt. He's bending over, clutching his gut. And they give us a portal to go right back to Tristram with. So I'm going to have to do a couple things in Tristram. I'm going to have to sell. I might visit the blacksmith and toy around. Oh, cinematic time.
I have journeyed far to find that the fallen star was only a man. Who is he? And why has he come? He remembers nothing. Perhaps Cain can tell us what the stranger cannot.
Let us hope he can. Because that leaves some questions.
You look as though you could use a strong hand to help you out.
What raised the Skeleton King? Hey, I'm going to hire this follower now. Sweet! I actually have a follower. I want your heal, I don't want you to taunt, and I want you to regenerate our life collectively. That would be awesome. Let's talk to Cain right off.
This is what fell from the sky.
No man could survive such a thing. Who are you? What are you?
A warrior, I think. I came bearing grave news, but I cannot remember.
Your message might be all that can save us from impending doom.
And a touch more experience. Go on,
Tell
Deckard.
me everything you remember, stranger. Every detail.
Falling. Fire. A sword of great power. It was part of me. But it shattered into 3 pieces as I fell.
A sword.
It is vital that we find those pieces. I believe the sword made whole will restore your memory.
The goatmen are rampaging through the fields. Could the sword have anything to do with that?
Of course, of course. Just as the dead rose around the stranger, the sword pieces drove the goatmen to madness.
I will hunt the goatmen.
So his
The
presence
sword will be in their midst.
is raising dead and driving things mad. Then why would we be seeking that? Okay, I'm going to do some shenaniganery here real quick, and I'll cut it back on in a sec. Note that I have officially begun the quest Sword of the Stranger. I don't think I'm going to be able to totally complete this quest, but I'm going to get on a leg of it, so I might have to start splitting quests into across multiple episodes like I did when I was first recording Skyrim. I guess that won't bother me too much. I think I need to run out the front, too. It looks like the Cemetery of the Forsaken, actually, is what this is saying. It will put an hourglass next to the waypoint closest to your objective. So that's handy. This is the Cemetery of the Forsaken, and I think I need to go out the north end of it. Yeah, sure enough. I'm going to ignore that skeleton back there for the time being. The Fields of Misery. Alright, so here we're going to take our first foray into quote-unquote new content, stuff that was not in the beta. This area was not available. And I'm closing on the levels that were not available. Leah said something about Goatman. Oh yeah, that rend was pretty nice. I especially like that I can use the leap and the stomp. What? Whoa! Let me sidestep something here. Let me get some fury going. Or frenzy, I mean. Oh wow! That is no joke. I can get the swinging really, really fast. That is pretty cool. I don't know exactly how I feel as compared to... Whoa! The poison does plenty of damage. Ooh, nice. The Templar just healed me. I just put Rend on him and I backed off. I just want to see how much damage Rend by itself does. It does decent damage considering these are huge single target enemies. And it's kind of an AoE ability. I bet lighter enemies it would wipe out with one hit. Let's see if we can find some and put that to the test. Let's go straight to Rend. Oh yeah. I guess it didn't totally take him out. Some of that was from the jump too. Huh. Whoa, you almost dead? What the heck? He just caught up with me out of the middle of nowhere. Saying some shenaniganery about praising heavens. Let's see. More goatmen. Those goatmen were kind of crazy looking. They looked thicker than the goatmen from Diablo 2. Uh-oh! Trees just busting out of the woodwork on me. I gotta get used to that frenzy. I'm kind of in a mode where I don't... Uh-oh! Trapped the butthole. I'm kind of in a mode where I don't really continue swinging as quickly as Fury would allow me. I don't sit there and hold the mouse button. I actually click individually for each swing. I need to just start holding the mouse button though when using frenzy. Wow, that is really effective against single targets. That is really nice against those big baddies.
Soul must live here.
A House of Curios. What is this? A lonely dwelling? Huh. A side quest, it looks like.
Impressive. You braved the Khazra to come see my wares?
The Khazra. I think that's the Goatman. Discordant Honor. A fist weapon. It's not going to be worth it. There are pretty much no bought items that are worth it in my book, just because you can smith dyes. You can dye your equipment? Interesting. So generally it's not worth, it looks like things do have durability. I'll do some repairing. Generally none of this is worth the gold. They're very high gold amounts and you can get at least something comparable through the blacksmith. Oh man, here we go with the treeness. Oh come on, start the frenzy. Frenzy does still start slow. I don't know how I feel about that just being like my primary ability. It feels, I'm kind of wanting to default back to the cleave already. I don't know, these trees, Frenzy's probably a better choice for these trees. For this area where I'm fighting a lot of fairly high single target things. Matter of fact, it's probably a design decision that Frenzy happened to be granted here. And a tree. Let's just take some goats out real quick here then. And get another rend going on. Yeah, see, it's those little things that I would really like to have cleave for. Oh, that was bogus. I wanted to go up over the cliff, and it didn't let me. That's some of what I was saying earlier with the pathable terrain thing, and not necessarily... Wow. It does really look like Rend has a good range. Yeah, it hit the tree from there. That was a really good range. It seems like my Templar keeps disappearing. I can't tell where he's going. That's kind of bothering me. I need to figure out what's happening to him. Maybe some kind of weird pathing, something or other. I keep not seeing him in battle though, and then after battle he just appears. That is definitely an enemy tree. That frenzy lasts long enough too that I can pop a rend off. I could probably pop a ground stomp off in between swings of it. Uh-oh. Those chargers, you do not want to let them hit you. I might let it happen just to show you the absurd damage. But they do this little root and stomp their hoof, and they charge you, and it does huge damage. Ridiculously huge damage. Oh yeah. The frenzy charging up. I wonder what the first rune for frenzy is. I suppose I could go check it real fast. A perfect stomp and a rend. Yeah, I expect that to pretty well clear things. Alright, I'm starting to clear. Nah, not really. I was getting ready to say I'm starting to clear the map, but just this side. Let's get back into the action. There, more goatmen. And die, goatmen. Even that little fight, I really think it would have been better off right there with cleave. I do already have a rune for cleave too. I don't yet have a rune for frenzy. They don't normally make such a huge difference that it's not even worth using the skill that not runed, but they do make a difference. I feel I'm a very competent level for this area anyway, so I don't really need to try to be efficient. And on this difficulty, you don't really need to be super efficient. At least not that I've seen yet. I've been close, but I have not died with any of my characters yet. I've actually been closest, I think, with the Demon Hunter, but go figure, I've played her the most. And I'm fighting temptation to make the Barbarian my main. You guys ought to leave comments in that. If there's a certain class that you think would make an especially good focus. It's likely going to be a class that you guys won't see a lot through my regular playthrough, but I'll be doing some of the furthest along content I can find with it. Maybe daily, maybe little 10, 15, 20-minute videos of one cave here, one cave there. Showing some loot, showing some ability use, showing some high-level characters. Okay. Cleave going back. Rupture. Done. Not looking back. What else do we have here? I think we're close to having this area cleared. Yeah, I don't know. The road goes up. It kind of looks like it's staying along that edge of the area, but there could be a whole nother side to this zone on the other side of the road. Let's head that way. I can see the edge down here. Sure enough, there's the road.
Simple folk have made their lives and homes here. They will not survive this disaster unless we aid them.
Yeah, I agree. That's probably true. Them poor simple folk. Oh, oh, Jesus, that cleave. That cleave is so satisfying. Oh, it's so much better than that frenzy. Little piddly hits, little 110 damage hits. How about 120 and then explode? And by the way, 120 to you and all your friends. I'm running right back over here into the other side of the road again, aren't I? Never doing what I say. Never ever. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I meant to jump. I got the rend on ya. You're not gonna survive with the rend on ya. Little treasure goblin. Ooh, new lore.
Previous little goblins have been
oh, come on. I already got that lore. Really? I got that lore a while back. Tell me that's the first one I've killed with this character. That would be pretty horrible, because you run into a few before you even get down to King Leo. I don't like you little leaping screwball monkey dog things. I think you can eat a rend and go ahead and die. See, it doesn't really seem like it makes a huge difference in how fast I'm killing a single target using frenzy, and it makes an enormous difference with how quickly I kill multiple targets. There's a stomp for ye. A rend and some cleaves have it.
Still recharging.
No stomps for these little buggers. We just have goatmen galore, don't we? Actually, considering that they said there were rampaging goatmen out in the fields, it's kind of seemed like there haven't been a whole lot of them. Not like rampaging herds of goatmen or anything. Ah, what is this?
Someone is living here.
Tinker's possessions. A sheltered cottage.
Stay away. There's nothing in here of use to you.
Huh. How odd. She was yelling at me a second ago.
These are dark times, my friend.
I thought for a moment you were one of those dreadful goat men. Since you're not, would you like to buy something?
Another merchant. I'm beginning to think that this is probably so that you don't have to run back to town as often. You can just sell your stuff to merchants. But I don't really like selling magic items, and that's all I'm picking up. I like getting the components of magic items. In the beginning, it might look like you're really compiling components fast, but as you level your blacksmith up, it gets to where each item takes like 18 and 20 of the basic component and like 8 and 10 of the rare one. So it is really good to just stockpile. Oh, watch this. I'm going to let one hit. Oh my god. That wasn't enormous, but it was good size. Oh yeah, I stunned all of my things. No, I didn't. There's one in the back.
Need more time.
Coming for me. Nice. Killing those champions. Savage beast. And the wood wraith is going down. I'm glad I didn't get too much poison and charging beast build up aggro there. That could have potentially been nasty, and actually that poison does way nastier damage than even those charging beasts. It was doing per tick about as much as those charging beasts was doing. Maybe not quite as much. Close.
Mighty beast.
Little scavengers surely didn't do it. They're just here for the leftovers. Wow, there are a lot of scavengers. Never mind. Maybe they did do it. Oh, okay. They definitely did do it. Mauler of the fields, Mr. Burrowbile.
Those scavengers trapped my poor wife and me down there for hours.
Whoa.
I'm sure she'd love to meet you, and thank you for your
serious? In the cellar? The farmer's cellar. This is bizarre.
My love, this is the man who saved our farm.
This is your wife.
Oh, that's
She
creepy.
Unwell.
She has been ill of late, but my love will see her through.
I must be going.
How is she rocking? And her head falls off.
Nodded off.
Oh, she's nodded off. The poor chap, he doesn't even realize she's dead. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Forlorn Farm is what this says. Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense than, oh, just a farmer's cellar. You know, don't worry about us down here in the cellar. I'm just making out with my dead wife. Oof. Ew. Grody. The Fields of Misery. I think I might... Oh, champion goatmen. And they are going down quick. With good use of that rend and cleave. Those first two died almost simultaneously. And is that clear? I don't know why I have an incessant need to totally clear this zone, but guess what I do? Wasn't quite a full clear, even still. I left plenty of gold behind. I left bodies and crates behind. Huh, let's see. Search for the Khazra Den in the Fields of Misery. Oh boy. Right there, I'm thinking? That looks the most likely. Yep. That's the only little area I haven't explored. Alright, well, I'm not going to make you watch me run over there. I will instead do it alone and allow you to reap the fruits of my labors.
Be on your guard.
The trees. What about the trees? Ah, tell me this isn't it. Huh. Let's go around this bottom side. I'm still not convinced. I said around the bottom side. I guess he's probably just, Mr. Templar is probably just paranoid because all these damn trees have been coming to life all around us. Nothing on the bottom side. Man, that makes a hard case. Right there, maybe? Maybe up there? For where this place is. Alright, next. Haha.
This cave.
It was on this first small one. And it is glowing like crazy. Check out the little crater in the back where the sword must have went in. That's kind of nuts. Let us go inside, please. I think the end of this den is probably going to be the last little bit I record here today. I will round out the episode after that. Ooh, a cultist. Cultists with the goatman. That is never good. cultists and goatmen make a bad combination. They can both bah and chant at you. Bah, bah.
The light grows.
Little known fact, I was trained by goatmen. My early years. Little billy goat. Billy goat men. Must be getting a little late. I am reduced to partially insane banter. What is this?
We must
ritual?
hurry with the ritual. Magda will be here soon. It is time.
Magda. Wow, they do some decent damage. Oh, I guess it's Uric. There for a second, I didn't even realize that was a special.
Who are you to take
Whoa.
what is mine?
I take the sword to its owner.
Regardless, I have claimed it.
Is she a
I
fairy?
am Magda, and I lead this coven. The shard is mine.
No.
To hell with you, witch.
Yes! Nice.
Very well. Let the games begin.
Whoa, games, hold on. I didn't subscribe to any games here. Let's let the cultists fall in chunks. Waves of blood. Rivers
Well
of it.
fought, but you will never possess the next piece.
You're weak.
It has fallen where only the ancients may tread.
You're
She
weak.
is more devious than she appears.
She doesn't know what she's talking about. And all she's got to back her up are cultists. You saw how fast they went down. The goatmen were more menacing than her cultists. They weren't even putting together really big dead bodies like they were down in the cathedral. Her cultists aren't even as cool as Leoric's cultists. She's more devious than she appears, though, I will agree. And she appears like a fairy, like an evil fairy. Evil fairies are probably pretty devious.
There are
And
forces
this,
arrayed against us that are stronger than we
I think, is
ever
going to
imagined.
round us out.
Some
Do we
greater
go back to Cain? I think we go
purpose
back to
lies
Cain
behind
now.
these
Let's do
giants,
that. Let's
but
go
I do
talk
not
to
yet
Cain.
know it.
Bring the
We will
glowing shard
discover
to
it here.
Deckard Cain.
Keep going.
I will town portal back in. In I go. Right to Cain I
A
go.
witch named Magda and her followers also seek the sword. I had to wrest the first piece from their grasp.
Uncle Deckard, you sound like those dark cultists you told me about.
Very good, Leah. You have been paying attention. Stranger, does any of this jar your
Magda.
memory?
I have no memory of this coven, but I sense a far darker shadow guiding its hand.
Yeah, you good at dealing with far darker shadows, aren't you, Mr. Stranger? So I guess this one begins the next quest. I'm actually going to hold off because that's going to be the beginning of the next video. So, thanks for watching, guys. Oh, I think I've got some equipment for my Templar buddy. Looks like he's going to be using a sword from now on. Wait a second. Mace? Nope, he's going to be using a sword from now on. See you in the next episode!